Okay, and we are recording now. Wait for it to go over. Yes, recording. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another of my Jed Talks, Jackie D in conversation. And I'm just finding this all so exciting. And I've got my Leo hair today. Look, I washed it and it went a bit mad. But yeah, I call it my Leo hair because we're supposed to have a big mane of hair, aren't we, us Leos? Certainly me today. So, right, I'm here today with Michael English. Welcome, Michael. Thank you for joining me. And Michael has a company. I don't think it's your own company, is it, Michael? But you promote products from a company called Ringana, which I came across.
I'm sorry, I'm a partner in the business, so yes, I sort of recommend these amazing products to people.
Okay, well, thank you. And I had some of these products towards the end of last year when it came under my radar. And they are base products. They are fantastic. And I've been using the tooth pulling oil on my own teeth and really feel a difference in my mouth. If you haven't done teeth pulling, look it up. Fascinating stuff going on there with your teeth. It's really healthy for your mouth and gums. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm not the expert. I'm going to hand over to Michael. So Michael, if you can, well, of course you can, could you tell us a little bit about the company and how you came to be a partner with the company and a little bit of what it's all about?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Jackie, for having me on this afternoon. So I'm Michael English. I have been plant-based since 2013 when I went on a health and performance breakthrough weekend in London. And that was literally the uncovering of a journey that I've been on since then. And back in 2014, I went on a retreat and it was my 40th birthday. And I went to Tobago for a raw food and a Kundalini week in Tobago, and it was absolutely incredible. When I got into Kundalini yoga, which sort of opened my eyes up to more of a spiritual journey. And the lady that actually put the retreat on is actually my mentor in the business now. And we kept in contact and kept a connection really since the retreat, since 2014. And she was doing a lot of vegan events, and she was a speaker at quite a lot of vegan events in the UK. And she told me about, I went to a wellness day at her place back in November 2018 it was actually, and she told me about this amazing ethical sustainable company that she was just starting up and being involved with. And I told her at the time I was in the corporate world and I was working, a 9-to-5 job, and I didn't really want to be doing it anymore. So she presented me the opportunity at the time. After the wellness, we had a day. We had just sat down and talked about the business, and it wasn't until the January I decided to take this business on. So that was January 2019. And yeah, what a journey it's been really since then. And what I've uncovered, I really understand now what fresh skincare is. I was putting on products onto my body and I didn't really understand what freshness was. So a part of the Ringana philosophy, so to speak, is our unique level of freshness. So it's produced in a factory in Hartberg in Austria, and it is shipped directly to the client's door within 14 days. So it's like, nothing else. When you think you're getting fresh skincare, when you really see what fresh skincare is, you'll notice that the difference. Because other products, and I won't mention any other products, but you'll have fillers and preservatives in those products to keep them on the shelf. So if they're putting something on the shelf, and within that space, our products have got expiry dates on them. So we're really, really proud of those expiry dates we have on those products, because with that, they don't have any fillers and preservatives in there that other conventional products would have.
Mm.
And you talked a little bit about the tooth oil. I know you came onto one of the fresh dates that we put on, because we do weekly fresh dates on a Tuesday at 7:30. So if anyone is interested, please let Jackie know, and I'll just send you the Zoom link so you can just drop into these online fresh dates that we put on. And I know you bought the tooth oil, and talking about a little bit about oil pulling. I got involved with oil pulling again. It was part of my journey when I discovered plant-based foods, about all the benefits of oil pulling, and I used to oil pull with coconut oil. But that process sort of took about 20 minutes, and I just found it a little bit of 20 minutes swishing this oil around my mouth, and it really wasn't the most enjoyable experience I had. But I knew the benefits of oil pulling and drawing those toxins out of the body. But it's not really until I discovered Ringana is how the ingredients work in, say, the Ringana tooth oil. Synergistically, you've got all those different ingredients working together. So you've got the mint in there, you've got the eucalyptus oil, you've got the sesame seed oil, and I'll tell you what, oil pulling now is just a really enjoyable experience. I mean, I can do it now in under 5 minutes. And someone asked me a trade event I went to, a show, that how come it takes so a lot less time than conventional oil pulling that takes 20 minutes. And it's those different ingredients all synergistically working together, and it's done in a lot less time, and it makes your mouth really fresh afterwards. So I don't know, how you felt afterwards, you using it, but it really makes a difference to your gums and teeth.
Yeah, I really noticed the difference, because I had done the oil pulling previously with other products, but with this one, it just felt, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a different quality, really. And the afterwards, I can remember thinking, my mouth feels really different today after using that particular one. Yeah, definitely noticed the difference of the fact that it's plant-based, and as you're saying, we have all these other products now. If you go into a supermarket or a chemist, and there's a whole array of things on the shelf, and I just end up getting so confused, because I don't know what sort of shampoo I need for my hair, or my particular skin, and you don't know what chemicals really are in them. There's all these long names, and unless you understand that sort of language, it's pretty hopeless. So to go to a company that know exactly what's in their products, and that, as you say, it's all fresh, there's no expiry date, how cool is that?
Yeah, it is amazing. And I mean, it's multi-layered as well. So it's not just about, say, our freshness that makes this company so unique. It's the sustainability. And I think one of my sort of passions in life, as I say, is sustainability of this planet, this amazing planet that we live on, and to be, sustainable as I can live in it. I think I just want to send out a clear signal for conscious consumption myself. And I feel that will have actually a ripple effect on the other people around me. And, Ringana, it's all part of their philosophy. So, for example, I'll just be able to get one here, 1 second. So we have these in the skincare, we have these like glass bottles. And if you save 10 of those up, we can ship those back to Ringana, and they give you a free product of your choice. So it really is amazing. So even though that we have transport costs shipping them back to Ringana, by the time that the energy, if you were to sort of break those down, they go into sort of, a recycling process, the energy it takes, it's far more economical for us to actually ship a box back to Austria and get them to reuse those bottles again.
Yeah, win-win.
So it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
The actual packaging is made from 100% recycled materials. So again, that's really eco-friendly. And you've got some of the packing peanuts, which are in the box, which actually you can put in the compost, and they're fully biodegradable. But just one other thing I'd just say about the bottle is that inside it you've got like a little tube. This is going back to get shipped because it's nearly empty now. I think I've got another couple of squirts in there, but these are sealed in this tube, and they're sealed in this way because it again, it's to keep, if you're putting ingredients in a pot, you're getting oxidization into those ingredients. But with the Ringana, they've really thought out about the packaging, because all of this container here is completely sealed, so you've got no oxidization at all, and that is really what keeps them so, the product's so fresh as well.
Yeah, and I've heard that actually with some other product that I've used, that once something's oxidized, it loses its effectiveness. Was it unoxidized, but whatever you were saying. So yeah, that's important about the oxidation.
Yes, so not only sort of like these products, for me, a cut above everything else that I've ever seen on the market is that to keep that sort of vacuum packed container, it makes the ingredients active as well. So not only have we got freshness, we've actually got an active ingredient. So we've got something, if you're taking, we've got products that you put on the skin, so they're actively doing something. But also if you're taking our supplements, again, which are all plant-based, they're actively doing something in the body as well.
Yeah. And I was just going to say to you, that's the skincare, but what about the other side to this company with the nutrition, the supplements? What can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yes, so we've got targeted supplements. So we've got like a range of 14 different supplements. And again, it's just my learning process and my journey with this is that we can be taking a supplement or a vitamin, and sometimes you never know if they're working or they're not working. But I would actually say certainly start with diet first, a good plant-based diet. And then on top of that, a really good quality plant-based supplement, which are the Ringana supplements are. So it's not only my personal experience, because actually I use like 90% of the products, and I have used 90% of the products, is that the actual, I think the power in this is people's own experiences, that, and then using themselves. And when you get my own clients and actually partners within the business talking about how effective these targeted supplements are, and they notice a difference taking them, it's it's quite incredible, some of the experiences that people have actually had taking these supplements. So I'll give you the supplements. I haven't got any there. They're actually in the other room. But we got like one for the I'll give you an overview. So we got one for our the immune system, which has got like reishi mushrooms in there, medicinal mushrooms. We've got caps for lifting the mood. So for example, this time of year where we haven't got as much sunlight, and you get those grayer days, as we say in the UK, you've got Moodoo, which is like just a mood elevator, and that has an effect within a few hours of it's a great one this time of year. So we have like Moodoo for lifting our mood. We've got a Cerebro capsule for brain activity, so really high functioning thinking, so if you've got like a busy day ahead of you, that's a really good capsule. And what else have we got? We've got one for beauty and hair. We've got like an omega-3. So we've got different supplements for different areas. But what my understanding of supplements is the targeted supplements are just a way more effective supplement than just taking a multivitamin.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, it all sounds fantastic to me, and yeah, I really wish you well getting it out there. So, in terms of the future for the company, where do you see it going? Is it a worldwide product, or is that
Well,
different?
at the moment, I mean, the company's been going since 1996 in Austria, and you know, the when you go to one of these live conventions, and I was lucky enough to go to a live convention in Salzburg last. I'm just thinking, that was 2019. You've got like 10,000 people in an arena, and this is just an amazing energy. And when we've only sort of like 400 partners just in the UK, I see huge scope for it in the UK market. I mean, it's really well known in the likes of Germany and Austria. It's getting into places like Switzerland and Italy, so the market's really growing.
Yeah.
But even during this pandemic, 2020, we still grew at over 40%. Company,
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
grew at 40% even through a pandemic. So
Mm.
I think this is the beauty of what as well is getting stuff that, you know, delivers straight to your door. So even though a lot of shops have been closed down, I know not essential shops, but I think a lot more people are more comfortable with having online deliveries now.
Yeah. And there's a business opportunity there too, by the sound of it.
There is. So, you know, we do offer the business opportunity for anyone that wants to build a business with that. And, you know, what we say is we get all the online training. We get weekly meetings as well. So we get you've got a really strong support network with this. So it's not like you're just out on your own and you're out on a limb doing it all yourself. You get training from the mentors. And I think for me, what really stood out for me with this business is actually how much support you do get. So yeah, if anyone is interested in building a team and a network, then you reach out to Jackie, and she can pass my details on and we can connect.
Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for that, Michael. And I've just noticed there's something odd going on with the light here in my room. Can you see me? I look like I'm in a fog.
Yeah, I can see a little bit of fog coming through there.
Yeah, yeah, and it's brilliant sunshine coming in, so it's a beautiful day. But I've got a film on my window that lets all different light reflections come in, so it gets quite colourful. I get colourful patterns on the wall, and it's just beautiful. So yes, thank you so much, Michael. A lot of interesting information there, and I'll put the details on the post underneath this video where it appears. So thank you for listening, everybody, and join us next time on the next Jed Talks. Have a good day. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.